Hello, everyone. If you guys don't know who I am Chris, and I'm here just to give you my quick take on a woman who just recently got fired from Cloudflare. Now, I'm doing this video because I think it's really important for you guys to understand that when I tell you that you need to start and run your own business, it's imperative that you understand the framework that I'm coming from when I state this. So we're going to watch the video. I'm going to stop every now and then and explain how I think. So let us begin. Okay. Speed this up a little bit.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi.
Yes, I'm so sorry. My name's Rosie. I'm just joining the call. Nice to meet you. I'm on the HR team.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me and Rosie. We have an important meeting today. We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where you have not met Cloudflare expectations for performance. We've decided to part ways with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sure.
So I started August 25th. I've been on a 3-month ramp, and then it was 3 weeks of December, and then a week of Christmas, and then here we are. I have had the highest activity amongst my team. Since I've started, I have had 3 contracts out, done a really great job managing my deals up until the very end that decided not to close last minute. So I don't think that makes a lot of sense for me in my Cloudflare journey here.
Okay, so if you guys don't know who she is, here's her LinkedIn. Essentially, her name is Brittany Pisich, and essentially, she was according to this, a mid-market account executive. Now, what exactly is an account executive? Okay, now according to builtin.com, an account executive is a member of the sales team. Okay, now, I'm not going to read the rest of the definition, but keep in mind that when you're in a position of sales, your main goal is to acquire as many prospective clients as possible. So there isn't a thing where you just go to the job, you go through a routine where you fix a sandwich or you do factory work, etc. No, what you need to do is you need to be constantly on the grind to always get more clients. You got a quota, you have a metric, you don't meet the metric, you're out of here. That's it. Okay. Now, seeing from what she's been saying, it seems as though that she's in a business, Cloudflare. I don't know how they do it exactly, but she was put on a quota. She didn't meet her quota, and she's being fired for performance issues. So let's continue on.
So far. Also, every single one-on-one I've had with my manager, every conversation I've had with him he has been giving me nothing but I am doing a great job. I have had great activity. I have really great meetings. I'm picking up the products very quickly, and things have been going really, really well. I make really great relationships with my clients. So I disagree that my performance hasn't been, I haven't met performance expectations when I certainly have, just because I haven't closed anything officially.
Okay, so I don't know the exact situation. One thing I could think of top of my head is that her manager, and once again, I don't know the exact situation, but her manager could be actually sabotaging her and not knowing what the real deal is with her own progress, etc. Now, why that manager would do that, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know the situation. That's just something to think about. Okay, so let's continue on.
I hear you.
Also, why are you doing this and not my manager? We've never met, so this seems a little odd that my manager has no idea that this has been happening and the director has no idea that this has been happening. So I'm just definitely confused, and I would love like an explanation that makes sense.
100%.
Okay, so something that you want to keep in mind. I know there are a lot of people who want to play this. Well, you know what? I wish if people want to fire me, they'll fire me right in front of my face. It's like, look, I need to get people clear, right? At the end of the day, a business is a business. And it's not to sound impersonal, but at the end of the day, right? You're trying to get a job to make a living for yourself. Doesn't matter who hires you, because the person who hires you can be fired. Then what? I was looking up at Cloudflare. I believe they have about like 3,000 employees. There's no way any human imaginable can know on a personal level 3,000 employees like that. Not to say that they're wrong, not to say that they're callous, but business needs to run. Let's continue on.
Real quick, let me carve out the two threads, the latter of why I'm on this conversation. I'll put that one, the second half, and Rosie might be better to explain the process of who's giving this information, and the prior piece, which is your feedback and notes about your performance. So let me add a little color context to that. So just for clarification, you're not being singled out in this. Your peers are also being collectively assessed on performance. This is a collective calibration for Cloudflare. So I just want to clarify that piece. I won't be able to add any kind of specifics on numbers or.
Wait, yeah, no. Can you explain for me why Brittany Peach is getting let go?
I won't be able to go into specifics for numbers.
Wait, why though? I just started. I've been working extremely hard. Just because I hadn't closed anything that has nothing to do with my performance on a 3-month ramp with just 1 month with 2 major holidays in the middle, I don't think that has anything to do with why I should be let go, if that makes sense. So I really need an answer and an explanation as to why Brittany Peach is getting let go, not why Cloudflare decided to hire too many people and are now actually realizing that they can't afford this many people and they're letting that go. If that's the real answer, I would rather just you tell me that instead of making up some bullshit and telling me that right before I lose my job from someone that I've never met before. If you can respect that.
Okay, so a couple things. Number one, performance issues. She says she hasn't closed anything yet. She's an account executive. I don't know how it goes in the IT world, but if you're telling me that you're on a sales team and you're not selling for months, that sounds like a big red flag. Okay, you just don't do that in sales. But once again, I'm not in that part of the industry. I don't know how they run things over there. I don't know, the time frame, how quickly the sales are done, etc. At the same time, she said her managers are saying things are going well. Now, in my opinion, okay, she could be more conversational, but you are getting fired. She is going to be upset. So let's continue on watching this video.
I totally respect that. And I don't think Dom or myself today is going to give you any clarity or answers that's going to meet the expectations that you're communicating to us, Brittany. So I can't speak to.
So am I getting let go for no reason? If you guys can't give me a reason?
I'm happy to follow up with you separately to give you the data that was calibrated. I'll need to speak with revenue leadership specifically to see if we can get that for you. But Dom and
Can
I
you
did
share
not
that
have
with me
that in
now?
our meeting. I cannot share that with you right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's understandable how you feel and your frustration. Cannot stress that enough.
I have been working extremely hard. I just knew that this meeting was coming after knowing what's been happening with my peers and how extremely frustrated and upset everyone is. I know you guys must not be able to understand that given the, in the positions that you are in, and it must be very easy for you to just have these little 10-minute, 15-minute meetings, tell someone that they're fired, completely wreck their whole life, and then that's it with no explanation. That's extremely traumatizing for people, if you can imagine that. And I don't think that this is, it's just very, very shocking. Very, very shocking. I've really given my whole energy and life over the last 4 months to this job, and to be let go for no reason is like a huge slap in the face from a company that I really wanted to believe in.
Okay, so this is kind of weird, her saying this, only because on her LinkedIn, actually let's even look at her LinkedIn, right, just for a little bit. She said that she's been there for about 4 months, so since August. Okay, she worked a series of jobs before. And we know for a fact that, so she's been a recruiter, so I know that's sales, okay? Corporate account executive, strategic account executive. Now she's an account executive, so those are all sales positions, okay? I don't know if people have worked in sales at all, but you're just going through a grind, all right? And two, she said it before, I don't want to get fired for no reason, but the people said that the reason why you're getting fired is because of data metrics and they just don't have it on them. So you need to understand the position that you're in. You're an employee, you know, company may have overhired, which a lot of tech companies did during the pandemic, and now they're laying off people. That's just the fact of the matter. Now, that could be the fact, or it could be something else. So let's continue.
Totally understand how you feel that way, why you feel that way. And I'll be honest with you, there's nothing that we're going to say in this call in the time that we have that's going to undo the way that you feel right in this moment. And I personally will do everything that I can to give you as much specific information as I can after this call. I can't make any promises. I understand where you're coming from. I can tell you that Dom and I do care. I understand the feeling that you have right now. And I can't change that. So I'll just be honest.
But why can't, so, but there, you guys have still not given me a reason why I'm being let go. Despite constant positive praise from my manager, great meetings that I'm having, the amount of activity that I have has all been positive. I have not received any negative inclination. I have not been put on a performance improvement plan, nothing. So
I cannot speak to what your manager has communicated to you directly.
But that
you
should be the indication of
for performance based on your attainment and leading indicators of data. That is the rationale.
But I've been here for only a month after ramping, and that was during a holiday. So I don't understand what those. Can you explain what those performance metrics are, or is that just like a vague term to give to everyone that you're speaking to today?
I'll say that the performance indicators and performance metrics are, while we're not able to go into specifics, and there's no situation where we will be able to go into
Do you guys
specifics.
even know like why, like who you're talking to each day, like every single 10-15 minutes? Do you guys even know?
Do you know who I am? Okay. I'm Brittany Pisage. All right. Know my name.
Who you're talking to, like why you're letting these people go when you don't even understand like the kind of work and everything that they've put in?
I hear you and what you're saying.
It just doesn't make any sense that you guys have still not been able to give me a reason why I'm being let go.
Just from a process perspective, your questions are valid. This isn't going to be the forum in a situation where we're able to go into the detail that you're looking for.
But then when? If it's not right as I'm getting fired, then it's certainly not going to be after when I'm no longer part of the company.
Yeah. So I don't think there's anything we can say in this moment or today, Brittany, that's going to change the way that you feel. And it's understandable. I'm taking notes and feedback, and we'll circle back.
Yeah, I know you definitely asked me to, but that's
the meeting.
I'll touch base later on with you.
So it may be best if I do get into more of the specifics of what the next steps are, because I think it's clear that you have questions that we cannot give answers to. And if you'd be open to it, I'd love to move into what the next steps are so that you're not any further blindsided than you already feel.
Okay.
Thank you, Dom. Okay, and I'm really sorry that you're having this experience and feeling this way. One of the things that we want to confirm is your personal email address, because that's where all
my feelings. Okay, so there was an article too that came out. The Cloudflare CEO says that viral firing video is painful. Here's what went wrong. I'm not going to read all of this, but essentially is a bunch of marketing speak of, we like to, feel like we connect with the employee. You don't want to be harmful. We don't want to hurt people, yada, yada, this, that, and the third. Here's the truth of the matter. Okay. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, you are replaceable. Okay. And when I say replaceable, I'm not just talking about from the bottom rung. I'm talking about from the top two. CEOs get replaced. Steve Jobs, he created Apple. Guess what? He wasn't bringing in those numbers, so the board fired him. Okay. I don't care if your skill set is in demand. You could still be let go. Why? Because it's a relationship. All forms of trade is a relationship. Okay. You could be doing amazingly well and you get fired. You could be doing amazingly crappy and still someone somehow stay on. That's just how business works. Now, the thing with Brittany is she doesn't own Cloudflare. What I tell you to do is you should own your business. So even if things go wrong, you can sell your business or get kicked out and receive a bunch of income. But the fact still remains is that she came on, posted this video, and in all honesty, I hope she eventually gets hired. Because I want you to think about this. She posted a video of her firing on social media. You're a business person. You meet this chick. Are you going to hire this chick? Let's be honest. Are you going to hire this chick? You might be talking and She might be recording it in the background. Did she let those people know that she's recording? Okay. Is she in a single state consent recording state? These are all questions you need to ask. Anyways, that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed the content and just leave me your response at the bottom. That's all I got to say. Bye.